them away. You'll wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites.
What's up, doggos? Welcome back to another Genshin Impact playthrough. I've held off this for like, what, 4 days now? And I've literally just avoided going to Mondstadt for this very reason, just so the quest doesn't proc itself. And from what I remember from the live stream, this event is about doing business. Supply and demand, oh my god, if I hear that term again, my head is going to implode on itself.
Let me just confirm. Yes, all tasks on the checklist are complete. Traveler, Paimon, we are grateful for your assistance.
Yo, we finished all the commissions ever? Let's go, we're free from the— oh no, no more Primogems.
Being the seasoned adventurers that you are, it's true that you are suited to work of a much higher caliber than your recent assignments. However, this situation is unavoidable in Mondstadt at this time of year.
Probably because it's harvest season?
That's right. This is the ideal season for harvesting crops and fruits.
Wine.
And for the wine capital of Teyvat, it's also the all-important winemaking season.
Yo, Diona must hate this festival.
Farmers are anxious to sell off their fresh produce, and all the major wine merchants are seeking to purchase top-quality ingredients to make new product.
Ah, well, no wonder we keep hearing people talking about wine these days.
Huh? What do you mean? Seriously? Yes, I swear I'm not making this up. The acting Grand Master wants everyone to gather at headquarters in the main hall. Hurry! We need to leave right now or we'll be late.
Ooh, is it Mika? I guess we're going too.
Why do those two knights look so flustered?
Oh, what's up, cavalry captain? How you doing?
There, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
I haven't seen you
What
since—
a rare pleasure.
Haven't seen you since that Drink of Dreaming event.
Kaeya! Just the person we need! Why is everyone running off to the Knights of Favonia's headquarters all of a sudden?
And is our help required too, as always?
Don't worry. This isn't one of those occasions where you need to come to everyone's rescue.
Shut up, I'm going anyway. Grandmaster Varka's name's getting dropped. I
All
need
that's
to know.
happened is that the Knights of Favonius have just received a letter from the Grand Master. Acting Grand Master Jean will be convening a meeting in the main hall shortly to go through it.
Boy.
Well, that's a relief. Wait, hold on a second. What did you say again?
The Knights of Favonius received a letter from the Grand Master.
The Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius? Isn't that Varka? The leader of that legendary expedition?
Honestly, if we were on that expedition with him, yo, that thing would have been done in like less than a day. Once Varka becomes playable in like 1 or 2 years, hopefully sooner, if he doesn't look like some like old wise adventurer that's like all fierce and muscular with like imagine him with like a blonde or like white beard, maybe an eye patch. Dude, Mihoyo, you're not doing your job, okay? We have no characters right now that have beards. That's so weird. Like, not all playable guy characters needs to look like they're in their fresh 30s, okay?
Varka brought quite a bit of trouble to those around him on the road to becoming a legend. I'll have to tell you about it sometime.
Oh yeah? Dang.
Anyway, since this has piqued your interest, why don't you join me at headquarters? And we'll see what the letter says. We do miss our honorary knight, after all. It's been quite a long time since your last visit.
Oh shit, I mean, after the Drink of Dreaming event, let me see what happened. We helped Yae Miko, delved into the chasm and met Daneslave, to Yato, Irodori Festival, down back into the chasm for perilous trails, went into Sumeru, did like 2 whole arcs now. There's the starter arc with the Sub-Zero's Festival, and like the midsection that we just completed. Wow, it has been a while.
It looks like just about everyone's here.
Hey there, cutie. Paimon, I didn't know you two would be coming. So you heard about the letter?
Oh, Wow. Paimon's never seen so many people in the main hall at once before. Oh, Paimon's getting kinda nervous now.
Don't get too carried away, alright? If I know the Grand Master, the fact that he has the time to be writing letters means it's probably nothing serious. It certainly won't be bad news.
I
Okay.
was exaggerating a little, but otherwise I agree. After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something were the matter. The truth would be written all over his face.
Mika, who's that?
Over there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase?
That is one hell of a hairstyle, Mika. Honestly.
He used to be a land surveyor in Eula's team.
Oh.
He's very talented in what he does, and a very reliable person. When the expedition team set out, the Grand Master appointed him to be the core member of the frontline team. He's the one that brought back the letter.
Please, may I have your attention, everyone? Now that we're all here, let's begin reading out the letter from the Grand Master.
I heard Mika's cryo, I think.
Mika, please, go ahead.
Yes, Master Jean.
Oh, yeah, there we go. It's on his gloves.
Right. Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company. Recently, I have been taking part in an assignment with the expedition team. I will now be reading Grandmaster Varka's letter aloud for you all.
Look, I would be nervous as heck too.
To the Knights of Favonius. Greetings, everyone. This is Varka. The first thing I want to say to you all is please put your minds at ease. The expedition is safe, and all of its members are accounted for.
No one's dead. Nice.
Oh, that's fantastic news. My palms are sweating.
All right. Now that your fears are allayed, I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tevat by the light of a stove. The expedition forces
Northern.
are stationed here while we restock. I once told you that the purpose of this expedition was related to a dangerous secret from days long past. I am still unable to disclose more than this, but suffice to say that you needn't worry about how our mission is progressing.
Most northern. Then that's kind of past Dorman Port, no? Yeah. Because Dorman Port is to the north of Mondstadt City.
In the past couple of months, we received an unexpected visitor. The Fatui Harbinger known as the Captain.
Capitano! Whoa! Right, and the Harbingers are now kind of re-ranked now, because the Captain was rank 2, but then Il Dottore took rank 2. I'm guessing now Capitano has de-ranked to 3. Yeah, maybe that's what happened, is like, Dottore contributed more, or like enough to, I guess, rank up.
The captain?
God, yo, they're shoving these Harbingers on us, this patch.
I am fully aware of the Fatui's outrageous actions in Mondstadt in recent history. Nevertheless, the Captain was not hostile towards us on this occasion. Open parenthesis. I rather suspect that's because this time, Snezhnaya and we are in the same boat. Close parenthesis. The man hides everything under the mask he wears, so no one can know his past or his origins. However, one thing is for sure. He is as hard as iron for having the courage to challenge gods as an ordinary mortal.
I mean, dude, shit. Capitano is someone that Child admires and aspires to one day challenge. Child even knows his strength is nothing compared to Capitano, so holy shit. I read somewhere where, like, from the Bloodstained Knight artifact set, I think that was, the person in the lore on the description of that artifact set could be the origin of Capitano, or who Capitano once was.
I don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in its big, glowing eye with one of Klee's crayons. Open parenthesis, don't get any ideas. Close parenthesis. Our scouts have confirmed that the captain received orders to head for Natlan 3 days ago. We'll be able to sleep much better now that we don't need to worry about him anymore.
Well, fuck, I worry about the nation of Pyro then. God, is that who we're gonna be facing in the Natlan arc?
I will admit that some of his actions have helped us, but even then, he owed us at least that much. This year's Weinlesefest must be kicking off in Mondstadt any day now. What a great pity that this year, once again, we will be unable to spend the festival together. Everyone here is always thinking back fondly upon the fine wines of Mondstadt, as well as the happy times we have spent with each and every one of you. I hope that you and all the citizens of Mondstadt enjoy the festival to the fullest. Have a few drinks on our behalf. The Dawn Winery's limited edition Weinlesefest seasonal special will do nicely. May Lord Barbados bless Mondstadt, and may the wind carry our sentiments back to your side. Varka. P.S. If you're wondering who's tougher between me and the captain, well, I'm the Grand Master. There are 10 captains in the Knights of Favonius, but only one Grand Master. Ah ha 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 ha. His left, not mine.
Oh god, Mika. Oh, you're great.
The letter ends here. Thank you, everyone, for your attention.
His left, not mine.
Thank you, Mika.
Master Jean, I just noticed that there's something else written on the back of the last page. P.P.S. I ran out of paper, so I'll add this here. Lisa, the following is a message for you. This part seems to be from the Grand Master to Miss Lisa.
Oh, for me?
Seeing that it's a special message, Lisa, we'll discuss this in private. Everyone, as the Grand Master mentioned in his letter, the Weinlesefest is in just a few days, and how fortunate we are at this time to receive word that all is well with the expedition. Though they are unable to return to Mondstadt and spend the festival with us, the Weinlesefest will nonetheless be a major event that all of Mondstadt is looking forward to. I hope that everyone will guard your stations and perform your duties, both for our far-flung colleagues involved in the expedition and also for the hardworking people of Mondstadt. And of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest, relax, and enjoy this long-awaited festival.
And chug down that seasonal wine.
Did Paimon hear that right? They ran into the Fatui's captain? Who knows what that was about? But it must have been important.
Well, one of the few that we don't know too much about, besides he's like this eccentric warrior, fighter. Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, most of the Fatui Harbingers we know have just done purely evil acts and with evil intentions. Elder Torre experimenting on children with like Elazar and all that, and just doing cruel experiments in general. Arlecchino, the knave, with basically every Fatui agent or spy being her orphan and sending them out to just die. The Scaramouche, well, he's a special case. Signora dead. Yeah, other than those characters, we don't know much. Other than Piero might be from Conria.
Hey, cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean? You didn't get a chance to say a proper hello with so many people here.
Sounds good. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I want to know what that letter says, bro.
Hi there. You must be looking for Captain Kaeya? Please, don't mind me.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Oh, wait, but what? Oh, jeez, Captain Kaeya, what should I say? Oh, Mika, how have you not changed one bit after being on the front line this long? You were just asking me about the Storm Terror incident, weren't you? Well,
Oh
allow me
shit.
to introduce
Well,
you to the legendary honorary knight.
and that's me. You know,
That's right.
the savior of the
Also
world.
the legendary Paimon.
Hi there. You guys are so strong. I'm in awe. I have to go and report in with Captain Eula now. Please excuse me.
Bye. Bro, his
That
social
is a
battery
pity, it
is
really
like
is.
so low.
But don't take it the wrong way. The way he sees it, every pair of eyes in Mondstadt is focused squarely on you. Give it some time, and this will all sort itself out. Next time you see him, I'm sure you'll get along just fine. In fact,
When's next
let me share a
time?
little secret with you. Try talking to him about exploring the wild. You'll win his trust in no time.
Ah, Lisa, the Grandmaster's letter is just on the table. Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Apologies, I didn't get the chance to talk with you during the meeting just now. If you don't have any plans in the immediate future, why not stay in Mondstadt for a while? We'll be celebrating the Weinlesefest very soon.
That's the plan.
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but she's been missing you both terribly recently.
Oh yeah? Alright.
Lisa,
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
I've missed Mondstadt too. I missed everyone as well.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began after all. We have a lot of fond memories here.
All the way on that beach.
Master Jean, neither of us really knows anything about this Weinlesefest. Could you
Alright,
tell
yep.
us more about it?
Do a little catch me up.
yes, of course. The Weinlesefest is an ancient Mondstadt festival just like Ludi Harpastum and Windbloom.
Which is what I thought this was
In
gonna
addition,
be. But
it's the most important part of the fall. Each fall, the west wind blows in Mondstadt. Legend has it that the wonderful scent of Mondstadt's winemaking during the harvest season entices even the Animo Archon into attendance, being the great wine lover that he is. No matter where he is, he will transform into a soft breeze and return to his homeland.
Yeah, that sounds like the Animo Archon.
I'm not so
alright.
sure about the soft breeze part.
For this reason, Mondstadters call the western wind the returning wind. The Weinlesefest originally began as a celebration to welcome Lord Barbados on his return. In the past, every household would brew fresh wine around this time of year and keep it sealed at least until Windcoming Day during the following year's Weinlesefest. Uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting the Animo Archon to share a drink. Legend holds that if the Animo Archon is satisfied with the taste of the wine, he will summon a gentle breeze to richly bless the people.
Richly bless how? Also, that sounds like heaven for Venti.
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine the next year.
That's a good question. But there's really no way of knowing.
Oh, there is a way of knowing, for sure.
This is a time of the year when many Mondstadters living away from Mondstadt return to their hometown. For those unable to return, Weinlesefest is the period when they miss their family and friends most keenly.
Oh, so that's why the Grandmaster wrote, "May the wind carry our sentiments back to your side."
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of Favonius and the Adventurers Guild to host a celebration on the banks of Cider Lake, just outside of Springvale. There will also be a traditional wine market during the festival period.
Wine market?
Well, originally, it was simply a place where winemakers and farmers would come to trade in raw ingredients for winemaking. These days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but seasonal fruit beverages and food items for everyone to enjoy too. A lot of people also sell secondhand goods and handicrafts at the market.
Shit, hey.
The Knights of Favonius plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising for needy children and elderly people in the city.
Good thought.
Wow, sounds pretty cool.
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around.
Oh,
I
I
hope
must
you'll find
attend.
it a worthwhile experience. Now, Lisa, what was the Grand Master's message to you about?
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to handle something for him. Something to do with Razor's past.
Razor's past.
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves in Wolfendom. He never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf pack is his lupico, which means family.
Yes, that was as much as I knew as well. But in his letter, the Grand Master says that in the cabinet above the third bookshelf, to the right of the grandfather clock in Jean's office, there's a wooden box containing some items that Razor's parents left for him. He says it's time to give the box to Razor.
Does this mean the Grand Master knew Razor's parents?
It would seem so. The Grand Master didn't simply run into Razor one day in Wolvendom and teach him how to use a sword. No, the connection between them goes back much further.
Wow! Well, come on! Let's go find Razor! He'll be pretty excited to find out something about his true parents!
Paimon, wait. Lisa, something's worrying you.
For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always a difficult one, even for the most well-adjusted.
Especially for someone with a limited vocabulary.
By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society. Who knows whether he's ready for this or not?
Yeah, even normal people can't handle like, oh shit, your parents, like you actually have real parents.
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances. Perhaps he felt that now would be the most appropriate time.
That's a good point. Okay, cuties, can I leave you to break the news to Razor?
Damn it, it's not my job? Don't worry, leave it to us. We'll talk it out with Razor.
Try to be as encouraging as you can. Someone his age needs all the love and support they can get.
Is there something else you would like to discuss?
About the expedition.
It was good of Mika to bring the letter back all this way. Knowing that everyone is safe and sound is the best encouragement I could ask for. Still, I hadn't counted on the captain making an appearance.
Shit, neither.
The Grand Master has a rather unconventional way of describing things. But even then, I've never heard him give such high recognition to anyone before.
Yeah, that means the captain is a big deal.
Mika tells me that rather than rejoining the expedition party, Grand Master told him to return to his post in Eula's reconnaissance company after delivering the letter.
Right, I was gonna say, are we gonna meet Mika next time as he's on the expedition with Grandmaster? But I guess not. No.
Land surveyors are usually situated in the vanguard of an army on the move and are tasked with exploring previously uncharted territory. It looks like the expedition must have entered into a much less intense phase. There is still some preparation to do, but don't worry, everything's on track. Actually, while we're on the topic, I have an assignment I'd like to give you. Namely, enjoy the festival to the fullest. Any objections?
None at all.
All right, the last trap has been set. Razor, thanks for coming with me all this way.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. My legs are strong.
What is it, Razor?
It smells familiar.
Oh.
Friend, from far away.
No surprise now.
Razor!
Hello. Oh, when have we last seen Razor?
Oh, and it's Draft too! Are you two hunting together?
Yes, it's almost harvest season, and the boars are venturing into the towns and wineries looking for food. They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could get seriously hurt. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help keeping the boars a safe distance away from the population.
I and Uncle Brown Cat catch boars, protect everyone.
Uncle Brown Cat.
Wow, Razor! This is a big step for you. Paimon remembers you used to hide away from the hunters.
Well, this is good hunters.
You can say that again. Razor was the star of the show this time. He let the wolves know we'd be coming, so we were able to get through Wolvendom without anyone getting hurt.
Helping everyone, helping Lupacall, makes me happy. But much talking. Very tired now.
Still, it's a sign of progress. I'm happy for you.
Yeah! But, actually, we came here today because we have some really important news.
You tell Razor about Varka's letter.
Oh. I don't know.
Razor, do you mean you don't want to know about your real parents?
I want to know, but don't want to know.
So you do want to know, but at the same time you
I
don't
mean,
want to know?
shit, well, is he like, he's better off not knowing?
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things.
What is this? Seems like you have something to say.
Yes, I have some thoughts about this after seeing how Razor reacted. We've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, I feel like I've come to understand him a little over the time we've spent together. Here's what I think. He definitely wants to find out about his parents. It's just that his fear of the unknown is overwhelming everything else he's feeling. I'm a father myself, so I know a thing or two about kids. You know, when Diona was little, if I got back late from a hunt one night, she'd be watching me like a hawk for days afterwards, as if she was worried that I might abandon her.
Do you mean Razor's worried that he was abandoned by his own parents?
Exactly. I think that's the heart of it. And if it turns out they did, well, I don't think there's anything we could say to console him. That's not my only concern, though. Razor is developing at his own pace. There are lots of issues that can't be solved all in one go, but he's making progress, one step at a time. But now this thing with his parents is added into the mix. It might push him to want to figure out once and for all where he comes from and where he's going.
Master Jean had a different view. She said it's more about trusting other people and in your own instincts. What do you think?
We'll have to face this sooner or later. Well, I'll be there for him as a friend through this.
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's got a friend like you to rely on makes me feel much better about this whole thing.
Paimon, how about this? You tell Paimon about how you plan to approach this situation.
Okay, got it. Right, let's head back. We don't want to keep him waiting.
You good, buddy?
Hey, Razor. So, what are your thoughts?
Still thinking. My heart, it feels strange. Like being stabbed by a wolf hook.
What do you think of Varka?
Varka? Tall, very strong, likes to laugh.
Do you trust Varka?
Yes, trust. He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me to fight. But now, busy with important work, I miss him.
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter, but he still made sure he found room on the back to add a note for Lisa. He specifically told her to give you the things that your parents left for you. That means that he thinks the items have a special meaning for you. But more importantly than that, whatever happens, the Traveler, Paimon, Lisa, and all your other friends will always be here for you.
Don't worry, everything will be fine.
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to support you as well.
Okay, thank you. I decide I want to go with you to see teacher.
That's the spirit, kiddo. Well, you folks better be heading off then. I'm just about finished here, so I'll be heading home very shortly myself. I'd better try and get plenty of father-daughter time in before the Weinlesefest starts.
Bye, Draf. See you again next time. Lisa, we brought Razor.
Hello, teacher. I'm here to see the box.
Here, this is it.
Whoa,
the
that's
wooden box.
It's a big one.
I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the cabinet. When you're sure you're ready, you can open it yourself.
Yes, I am sure.
Oh, this is just a pile of junk.
Oh.
Paimon thought there'd
But-
at least be a letter or something.
Yo, this is someone's like past life. You can't just say that, Paimon. Jesus. So what's this? A little plushie? A mask? A bottle of wine? Some yarns of wool? 2 screws? That looks like a ruin machine parts.
There is a scent.
A scent? What kind?
A scent I remember from a long, long time ago. It's their scent. Human scent. Father and mother scent.
Incredible. You still remember scents from all the way back in your childhood.
Wow. You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has its advantages. Oh, let's see what other leads we can find. This woolen hand puppet looks kinda Kinda wonky. Guess it must be handmade, huh? Is this a part from a ruin guard? Hey, look. This wine bottle is still half full.
Or half empty.
And there's a note stuck on it. 1,000 wind wine.
Oh, so it's a bottle of 1,000 wind wine?
Teacher, you know?
Of course. 1,000 wind wine was the first kind of wine that Mondstadters ever learned to make. Or so they say. As to how it got its name, some say it's a reference to the numerous ingredients used to make it, while others say it's because every bottle tastes slightly different. I remember reading somewhere that there are all sorts of weird and wonderful ways of brewing it, and that it's very difficult to ensure it comes out tasting the same each time.
Yeah.
This all makes it impractical to commercialize. Wine merchants are much more comfortable working with reliable, consistent tasting products. That's why you'll almost never see 1,000 wind wine in the markets or taverns.
This is a rare collection.
In fact, it looks like your parents brewed this bottle themselves.
That must mean there's something pretty important about it. Oh, Paimon has an idea! Razor, you got a good nose. Why don't you open it up and take a whiff? Maybe it'll tell you something.
Okay.
Sniff the wine.
He seems really in the zone. And is that a smile?
Find anything?
Sweet, cold, a little bitter. I like many things all mixed together.
Yo, you about to chug some wine?
It's okay, Razor. Don't push yourself too hard. What do we do when we try something and it doesn't work?
Try something else.
Try another way.
That's right. You still remember what I taught you. Oh, it's almost the Weinlesefest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in Mondstadt. Surely someone will know a thing or two about 1,000 wind wine. Make sure you don't miss the opening ceremony, cutie. Everyone will be there. Razor, you should go too. It'll be a good opportunity to ask around.
Okay. Ask many people. I will try.
Don't worry, we'll be right there with you. We can be your go-betweens. You know, like you were with the wolves for draft.
Interesting comparison. We'll be there with you, just like we promised.
Okay, then I will go back now. I need to tell Lupacol about Human Mother and Human Father.
Great! See you at the opening ceremony.
Woo! Woo! Looky here.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. I am pleased to announce that this year's Weinlesefest has officially begun. We hope the residents of Mondstadt and visitors from all over will enjoy the magnificent wines and experience the joy of the harvest. When Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toasting ceremony to welcome the Animo Archon Barbados back home.
And he's gonna arrive to get drunk as fuck.
Let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead!
Yeah.
Razor, you're here already.
So many people.
It's okay. Well,
Come on, let's sneak out of here. There's
Yep.
someone we gotta find.
Find? Who?
Venti.
Just some tone-deaf bard. But he's also a know-it-all and loves
But
nothing more than
he's already
drinking,
here.
so
Of course
he
he's
might
already here.
actually-
Ooh. Whoa. Wow. Look at that. Yo, I'll take your entire stock, bro.
Hey, tone-deaf bard!
Been a while. It's so nice to see you again.
Traveler, Paimon, how do you do? I had a feeling I'd run into you soon, during this most enchanting of festivals.
Spoken like a true poet. But reading between the lines here, if one bottle is tipsy and two is merry, just how many is enchanting exactly?
Oh, don't say that. This festival has so much more to offer than just drinking. Anyway, hey Razor, how have you been?
All right. I have a question.
Yeah,
Hey, question.
Razor has something he wants to ask you about. Know anything about 1,000 Wind Wine?
Ooh, now there's a name that takes me back. Let me think. How long has it been since I last heard someone mention Thousand Wind wine?
Razor's parents left him a box with a half bottle of wine inside, and there's a label on it that says Thousand Wind wine. We heard there's a lot of history behind this type of wine, and the brewing methods go way, way back. So we figured you'd be a good person to ask.
It smells good, but don't know what's inside.
All kinds of things.
I see. So you want to know how Thousand Wind wine is made? Well, you came to the right person. I happen to know a little rhyme called, well, as it happens, Thousand Wind wine.
Oh, she about to bust some bars?
Fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom. And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear. Joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer. Turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away. As we wait for a windier day.
Nice.
Thank you so much for the applause. Was the rhyme of help to you?
Like wine. A little sweet, but now head spinning.
I
don't understand.
Don't worry, it's not just you. That was supposed to be about winemaking, but it didn't give a single detail about the process. Look, tone-deaf bard, you clearly know what the whole thing means.
Just
so
spill
could
the
you do us
beans.
a favor and at least give us a hint?
You misunderstand me. I'm not trying to make you work for it or anything, but the lyrics are what they are. If there's anything they left out, even I can't fill in the blanks. If you want to know the secret behind this sweet scent, you might have to start by rolling up your sleeves.
Rolling up our sleeves? You mean we need to go and make this wine for ourselves? And somehow that'll teach us everything we want to know? This better not be a prank!
We've known each other for so long, and you still don't trust my intentions?
Well.
The pain.
I trust. I want to try. I want to make wine and find answers. If I know how to make wine, then I know what is in father and mother's wine.
By relieving their actions, maybe we will understand what kind of person they were.
Right. I want to know about them.
Don't worry, really. Freedom is the key here. It's not as hard as you might think.
Rosaria?
As long as you add ingredients to the mix in a spirit of joy and sincerity, I promise you will reap the rewards you wish for.
I will tell Poem to teacher. Then I need to think alone.
That's the spirit! So, how about we meet again in 2 days? Let's say same place right here?
Okay, I will remember. See you then.
Alrighty. Whoa. Yo! Holy shit.
Wait! Honorary Knight! And Paimon, the best guide in Tevat.
Oh,
I
hello.
humbly beg for your assistance. Normally, I would hope to become better acquainted before asking for a favor like this, but time's running out, so I really have no choice. Please help me rescue the charity event.
The charity event? Oh, right! Master Jean mentioned that. So, what's happened?
Well, the Knights of Favonius wants to run a stall during the festival. The idea is for all profits from the sales to go to charity. Specifically, the funds will provide support to disadvantaged children and elderly citizens. We drew lots to decide whose job it would be, and as it happened, I was the lucky winner.
Unlucky winner.
I really didn't want to screw this up, so I asked all around for advice, but my experience is in inventory and shipping. Now I'm supposed to run a whole shop, but it took me forever just to think of what to sell. I'm already completely out of my depth. And that is why I humbly beseech you to render your assistance.
I understand. Everyone has things that they struggle with.
She's an honorary knight, and Paimon's a longtime friend of Favonius. We'll be more than happy to do our part.
As Paimon says, we're happy to help. What do you need from us?
Before we can open shop, we need to amass a supply of fair brew jellies. This is the basic currency that we will use when running the stall.
Hey?
The wine merchants in the area are in dire need of raw ingredients for winemaking. Sell them raw ingredients and they will pay you generously in fair brew jellies. Also, there are some international customers looking to purchase beverages in bulk during the Weinlesefest period. They're on the market for an agent to handle their purchase orders.
So to sum up, our job is to sell ingredients
That's
to
the
the
event
wine merchants
currency.
and place orders
I
for
bet
the
the jellies.
international customers, making sure to negotiate the price, right?
I have one order here with me already. Mr. Chevirme from Sumeru wishes to purchase 50 crates of fruits of the festival. These beverages can be bought from the Angel's Share stand. The shopkeeper's name is Georg. He's a very nice man, but he won't be pushed around. Please consider the price carefully and try to reach a good deal with Georg. I should carry on setting up the stall now. Once you've gathered enough fair brew jellies, come back here and we'll take it from there.
Oh? Did you say Chevirme? He's a regular customer of mine. Always orders around the same amount each time. But I digress. What price are you offering this year?
Oh boy, okay. How about we do... How's that sound?
A little lower than I was hoping for, but he's a reliable customer. I think I can make it work. As usual, I will arrange for someone to deliver the goods directly to Chevirme's place of business. You won't have to worry about a thing. Just make sure you keep hold of this receipt.
All right, let's keep bringing the funds in. We gotta work quickly if we want to gather all these fair brew jellies in time. Bernhard says we can approach this however we want, just as long as we raise all the funds we need. We get a commission for every order we help place for an international customer, so maybe it's not worth trying to sell loads of ingredients to the wine merchants. Still, just to make sure we've covered everything, let's take a look at the other wine merchants.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
What?
Hey, it's Barbara!
Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Happy Weinlesefest.
Thanks, and happy Weinlesefest to you too. This festival is one of the most popular ones in Mondstadt. I'm so happy I ran into you guys here. I hope you have a great time. Oh, also, I heard from Bernhard that you're collecting fair brew jellies. I'm just curious. Are you helping out with the Knights of Favonia's charity event?
That's it.
We sure are! Everybody's gotta do their part, right? The stall isn't up and running yet. We're busy raising funds so they can open for business. There's sure to be a bunch of other problems to deal with once it's open, but whatever comes up, we'll deal with it.
Wonderful! They're lucky to have you. Now that you've joined the team, I just know it'll be a huge success.
Thank you for your encouragement.
I helped out a small charity sale for the Knights once too. Although, my only contribution was standing out front and singing.
That's still good, though.
And I also met the bard, Venti, there. He even persuaded me to perform an impromptu song with him. The music he plays is quite refined and elegant. At first, I didn't want to sing too loudly in case I ruined the style he was going for. But he sang a harmony to guide me in, and before long, we were sounding great. In the end, the audience loved it, and we sold a lot at the event.
So Barbara's worked with the tone-deaf bard before?
I wish I could have been there to hear it.
Yeah. Too bad we couldn't fit it into the schedule this year. The Church of Favonius wants to hold a sung poetry event somewhere with a nice view during the festival, which means I have to go to rehearsal.
Go do what you have to do. It's alright. We'll take care of this charity event.
Thank you both. Well, maybe I can't stay here and sing, but I still want to do a little something to contribute. I can help promote your stall.
Oh.
Should I make some big posters? Or maybe some flyers to hand out. I'll have to pick a memorable slogan, too. And maybe it'll seem more sincere if I sign them. Oh, then again, maybe telling people in person would be more effective.
Wow! With Barbara helping out on the marketing side, this charity event will get lots more attention!
Sounds like a lot of effort. You have so much on your plate already.
It's fine, really. It won't take me too long. Oh, now I feel a little embarrassed. Let me think
think about it a little more and talk to some other people about their marketing experience. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you later. And, the Knights and the Church of Favonius are really proud of you.
Thank you.
Aw, thanks! We'll do our best.
Ah, that's so cute. Okay, how does this sound? Shit. Alright, business, baby.
Already? Wow, you sure work fast.
Everything's in place. We just need to go open shop now.
All right, our suppliers are ready and waiting. Just give me a moment.
Bernard pays the suppliers with her jellies.
What do you think? Not bad, huh? Of course, if you're in a creative mood at any point, feel free to redecorate the place however you want.
It's great! Really looks the part. The shop definitely needs a name,
Favonian Goodies.
How about, Favonian Goodies?
Indubitably Paimonial. What do we need to do next?
You both have more experience
Wasn't
than
that
me.
bad.
It'd be great if you could figure out the more managerial level things, like our sales strategy, SOPs,
Oh no.
USPs,
Oh no.
QC principles,
No.
KPIs.
No.
I've got to be honest.
God.
I hear other store owners using these terms, but I can't say I really know what they mean.
You think I do?
I just know they're important, which means they're probably best dealt with by you.
Okay, we have a clear corporate mission statement. Our goal is to become the best art snack shop in the whole festival market. Now let's all prepare to give 110% as we receive our first customers.
We're open for business.
Traveler? Paimon? What a surprise.
Oh, Fisher and Mona. Oh shit.
Mona and Fischl! You came to check out the market, huh?
One was wise to follow one's intuition
Oh
and
my
ask Lady
God.
Magistus
Yo,
to
that
join the
camera.
princessin on a tour of this folk festival.
The camera had to switch to pan 3 angles just for Fischl. Oh my god.
Extraordinary events may yet
4
unfold,
angles.
even on this unexceptional autumn day. Splendid. Most splendid.
Mein Fräulein is battling hard to suppress the euphoria in her voice. Seeing you here has put her in the most wonderful mood.
Oz, spare us your gratuitous embellishments.
Oh, we just saw your last batch.
Maybe you should leave me to do the explaining. Not long ago, Her Highness had a very nice dream and took it as a sign that something good was about to happen. Naturally, Her Highness's first thought was to come to me for some astrological guidance on the matter. She also noticed that the Weinlesefest was in full flow and asked if I was interested in checking it out with her. I, of course, agreed. I can take advantage of the festival period discounts to purchase some bulk supplies for my present column writing spree.
Bro.
I must admit, without Her Highness's reminder, the Weinlesefest may well have completely passed me by.
Not the discounts. Today is sales day.
Her Highness remind you that the dream of which you speak occurred no less than 9 days ago, and that only after awaiting Lady Magistus's return letter. In vain for all this time did one have no recourse but to rap most furiously upon the door to thy abode. Wait. It's been 9 days already? 9 days!
My god.
Where did the time go? In light of the great importance this manuscript has to you, Lady Magistus, one shall not hold thy inattentiveness to the passage of time against thee.
But I would implore you, Lady Magistus, to be attentive at least to the nigh overflowing mailbox outside your door.
God.
There appear to be many others whose letters go unanswered.
Is it her tutor? Sometimes it is very important to not be disturbed. Your ability to focus is admirable.
Speaking of which, it's quite a surprise to see you running your own shop. And a snack shop at that. The most important kind.
Oh, actually, we're just helping someone else out. Feel free to browse around.
Is there anything you'd like to purchase?
Let me think. Can you recommend anything that, goes well with a drink?
Wait a sec. Goes well with a drink. Uh-oh. Is the writing going that badly? You know drinking isn't gonna solve your problems, right?
As it happens, Main Fräulein has been visiting Mona quite frequently as of late. It is possible that Lady Magistus is feeling the pressure from the constant interruptions.
Hanging there, Mona. Restrain yourself, Your Highness.
Recently, Her Highness invited me to try her signature cold-cut platter. Die Heilige Sinfonie. It had such a unique taste, and every bite was so sumptuous. Before I realized it, I had finished the entire plate.
Wow. Well, an empty plate is the highest compliment you can give
Or
to
are
the
they
chef.
supposed to share?
Die Heilige Sinfonie is an
Die
excellent
Heilige
dish.
Sinfonie.
It's filling, full of energy, and has a long shelf life. And, if I'm not mistaken, it's often paired with alcohol, yes? It is, in almost every respect, a far superior dish to the so-called satisfying salad. The sole exception being the steep price. Fortunately, however, the Weinlesefest is upon us, a festival during which not only are wines sold at discounted prices, but also wine-related food products. This opportunity is a godsend. I cannot let it slip by.
Rejoice, Lady Magistus. That dish was but a spontaneous creation, hastily made in a moment of need while on a royal excursion. You shall have many opportunities to enjoy far finer culinary delights than this.
Yo, the cameraman needs to be paid more.
Main Fräulein means to say that this dish represents a mere fraction of her full capabilities.
Ooh, Fischl can cook though.
However, I cannot expect the sovereign to serve her subject. What I mean is, I can't keep letting you cook for me when you're a guest in my home. At the very least, I should have something more than salad in store for when people come around.
Maybe you should stop buying all that stuff.
Something to your taste here.
Huh? Mona, is that really what this is all about?
And you broke character.
Most indeed, Lady Magistus. You have long since earned the recognition of your prinzessin. Devote yourself to deciphering the secrets of the starry sky. You need not spend precious hours in search of additional ways to delight me.
Wow,
Don't
such
worry,
good pals.
I won't always be as busy as this. It'll be quite nice to work on some other skills when I have the time.
In that case...
Allow Favonian Goodies to be the solution to your troubles.
Mona buys some supplies, thanks you profusely, and leaves the Fischl.
Favonian Goodies has just completed its first sale.
A small sale, but a major milestone.
That's right, and it makes Paimon so happy to see a delighted customer find something that they really like. All right, let's keep up the momentum and get our name out there.
Okay, decent increase. Yo, we are earning the fat stacks. Albedo.
Hey, look, it's Albedo.
Like the real one, right?
Hello there.
Welcome to our store. It's been a while.
Looking to buy anything in particular, Albedo?
I'm not in dire
Okay,
need
it's
of
the real
anything
one.
right now. I just heard that you were running the Knights of Favonia stall and thought I'd come over. As it happens, Timaeus and I made some progress in our research recently, so I took the opportunity to bring you a batch of our finished product. Consider it our contribution to the charity effort.
Arigato.
Aw, so you came all the way here just to help us out? That's so nice of you. Let's take a look here. We've got bottles of... Wait, what is this stuff?
It's an extra strong sobriety potion that can sober up the intoxicated and alleviate hangovers.
Wow. Hey, shit, give me some of those. I need that when I'm editing to energize myself.
I most likely wouldn't have had any interest in research like this in the past. But now, I think that it's worthwhile using alchemy to make people's lives easier in small ways like this.
We can't take all this and give nothing in return.
Yeah, Albedo, you should take some stacks back with you and share them with Klee. It's on the house.
Alright then, I shan't refuse. I had no idea you two had such keen business sense. It's a savvy choice of location for selling snacks. There's a festive mood all around, and the division of labor is eminently sensible. If any other Knight of Favonius were running the show, it would be a much more,
generic operation. Well, I provided a dozen or so landscape paintings for a previous charity event, also run by the Knights of Favonius.
They must have been worth a fortune.
Well, the people buying them certainly thought so. Some felt that my painting style was a rare one worth investing in, and offered a large sum of money for each work. This, plus the sizable profits made from auctioning some of my still life paintings, seemed to give Alice an idea. She used her personal connections to apply for some sort of certification for my artwork.
Copyright?
I believe they call it copyright? Later, many artists began to imitate my landscape paintings, and they became a common sight throughout Mondstadt.
That sounds familiar, so it ain't all come from you. Oh shit, it's copyright strikes, bro.
According to the rules of the copyright that Alice applied for, the artists need to pay me a portion of their revenue for each landscape painting.
I know how this works, bro. YouTube taught me this already.
Wealth was never one of my goals. I don't care where the money goes, so I entrusted it to the Knights of Favonius and let them manage it. I suppose it would be fitting to use it to pay for the destruction that Alice has created, but from what I hear, they use it all on charitable initiatives, which is also a noble cause.
So you've never participated in a charity sale, yet you've done more for charity than any of us.
You never cease to amaze, Albedo.
Though it was hardly my original intention, I have come to embrace my unexpected philanthropic achievements.
Good for you, I want to learn to paint.
And I am only too happy to share my expertise with you. However, practice is the most essential factor.
Make some snacks for Albedo to take back with him.
Well then, I will be returning to the workshop. I wish you and the shop all the best.
Say hi to Klee for me.
Thanks for your contribution, and good luck with your research. Come again when you're free. Eula, Amber, you're here!
Eula and Amber? Oh shit.
Found you.
Found? Oh, Mika?
Huh?
Is it?
Wait! You came here looking for us?
Of course. Do you have any idea how popular your charity stall is?
Oh,
Everyone's
shit,
been talking about it.
I'm just not good at business, you know? The business monopoly is in my grasp.
Favonian Goodies and Buddies, run by the honorary knight and their sidekick, is selling all kinds of fantastic treasures, and even giving away some wonderful others for free. Don't miss out.
So after all that, Paimon's back to being the sidekick? Still, Paimon's really happy to hear that people are giving good reviews.
It's all thanks to our customers. We owe them everything to them.
Anyway, what have you two been up to these days? Did you go off on a trip or something? We haven't seen you around the whole festival.
That's because we're still working.
Huh? You still have to work?
You don't get any time off during the festival. You got stuck with the holiday shift, huh?
Technically, Amber and I are on a vacation schedule.
Vacation schedule?
There are more merchant caravans than usual traveling the route between Dormanport and Mondstadt City during the festival. Extra traffic means extra security is required.
Because of monsters and
Outrider
bandits
duty.
and stuff?
Yes. The reconnaissance company is tasked with patrolling this route during the festive period, as well as traveling with the caravans to ensure essential goods are delivered without incident. We have to investigate suspicious locations to eliminate any emerging threats. Eula's such an experienced captain. She arranged everything this way so that the reconnaissance company can meet the intense demand during the festival, while still giving everyone a chance to take some time off. Gotta say, great organizing, Eula. Yes, all right, Amber. I did my job like I always do.
Is it just me or does Amber
I
sound a
really
little
don't
different?
see what the fuss is all about.
Quite the glowing review, Outrider. Captain Eula, you are an inspiration to us all.
Enough, both of you. The festive spirit is turning you into giddy little children. Anyway, we didn't come here just to chit-chat. I'll let Eula do the honors. Okay. I need 40 portions of Knight's Special Northern Smoked Chicken, and 40 of Favonia's favorite pile-em-up.
That's such a huge order! What's the occasion? Wait, are the Knights of Favonius having an official feast? How come nobody told us about it?
Better invite us to it.
Nothing quite as glamorous as all that. Captain Eula wants some supplies to reward her team members with.
How many team members do you have?
Correct. Scouts use up an enormous amount of energy in a single day. Each meal, they eat enough to feed 4 to 5 normal people.
So, in your case, each one of those guys, I guess including Mika, Mika 5 portions of those the 3 stacked steaks. What?
Plus, a long-standing member has recently returned to our ranks after a long absence.
Mika.
I thought it would be fitting to celebrate the occasion. Of all the
How do
things I
y'all
could
stay
have bought,
fit? Well,
I thought it would be best to have the money go to
literally
you.
just says.
That way, I can support a charitable cause while I'm at it.
I mean, she literally just said they like do the most tiring jobs, so I guess that makes sense.
Paimon agrees. You made the right decision, Eula. It's what we business owners call a win-win situation.
Thank you for your generous contribution.
Also, about this long-standing member you mentioned, is it that guy we met recently?
Mika, the frontline land surveyor.
Yeah, figure.
He was a vital member of our team before the Grandmaster borrowed him for the expedition.
Vital?
Mika! Yeah, that's the one. Paimon never would have thought that shy little guy was such a strong knight.
But he seems scared of us. He barely said 2 words before running away.
Mika's not afraid of you guys. That was his way of showing respect to you. Although, admittedly, it is kind of a roundabout way of doing it.
He's
He
just
thinks
shy.
all mighty people have unique personalities and prefers to understand what makes them tick and the way they think before properly interacting with them.
Hell, we're unique, alright.
Well, since we've got some time on our hands, let's put our heads together and try to figure out that poem. Tone-deaf Bard mentioned some ingredients, but they all sounded super abstract. An explorer's courage, a love tender and true, a defender's will, and the 1,000 winds song of good cheer. Do you have any ideas?
Maybe they aren't the ingredients, but they describe the wine's character.
Eesh, that's even more abstract. How do we go about looking for this wine's character? Where do we start?
The Adventurers Guild, Church of Favonians.
Huh? Are you saying that it has something to do with Mondstadt's institution?
Yes, as far as the word defender, it makes me think of the Knights of Favonius.
Wow, that actually makes a surprising amount of sense. So the poem wasn't talking about any specific ingredients after all. More like the general gist. Now that you mention it, it just so happens that all the institutions you mentioned are organizers of the Weinlesefest. Wait, this is way too big of a coincidence. That tone-deaf bard, did he just make all this up on the spot?
Perhaps he did, as a way of helping us to help Razor.
In that case, the last part about the 1,000 winds song of cheer must be code for the toasting ceremony. Oh, now we're cooking! We'll crack your riddle recipe yet, tone-deaf bard! When Razor gets here, let's visit all the places you mentioned and talk to some people we know there. We definitely should be able to find some more clues that way.
Miss Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Klee!
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm late.
How'd you two run into each other? Hello, Klee and Razor.
Hi. I was on my way, then I saw Klee.
Oh.
They let me out for Weinlesefest.
Solitary confinement, huh?
Albedo is super busy helping Timaeus fix his recipe for an extra strong sobriety potion.
That.
So he
Just
doesn't
now.
have time to come play with me right now. I'm just playing by myself instead.
Oh.
But it's so cool! All the grown-ups in Mondstadt are out to celebrate the festival. Everyone's smiling and having loads of fun. I wanted to join in too, so I made a whole bunch of stuff so I can celebrate with everyone in my very own way.
Not bombs, right? Right?
Very own way? Uh-oh. This does not bode well coming
What
from
I'm
Klee.
saying.
And that's when I bumped into Razor.
Whew, so bomb crisis averted. Great job, Razor.
Razor was acting kinda different than usual, like he was thinking about something. So I asked him what happened. And then Razor said that he was looking for his mommy.
I did not say mommy.
Oh, it's okay, silly. Mommies are important people, so finding your mommy is a super important job. That's why Klee's gonna come help.
Razor! Razor! Finally, I found you.
Penny!
Bennett?
Oh, look who's here. Hey, everyone.
What's up?
Here, this is for you.
Lamb grass.
A small lampgrass?
Yep, that's right. I tripped up on it this morning and took a little tumble. I did a full faceplant, but somehow this little thing came out completely unscathed. That's when I knew it was destined to go into your wine mix.
Bennett, how did you manage to trip up on a small lampgrass?
Because he's Bennett, the bearer of burdens and bad luck.
They do glow after all.
To be fair, they only glow at night. It doesn't help during the day.
No, I wasn't talking about the glowing. What I meant was they're really big and easy to spot. So, I don't get how you didn't see it.
Well, he's taller, and, you know, you're...
I was just running too fast and got careless, I guess. Okay, I guess maybe I won't tell them about the other faceplants that came after that. Anyway, I've been all over the place trying to find Razor this morning. Everyone I asked told me I just missed him. Good thing I've caught up now. I can finally catch my breath.
What a trooper. Definitely time to take a break.
How did you know I need ingredients?
Oh, that? Yeah, interesting story. This lady came to see Master Cyrus, asking for the Adventurer Guild's support with the Weinlesefest. She said she was a librarian.
Oh, Lisa.
Anyway, she mentioned your situation too, and asked if we could help.
Whoa, Lisa is doing some real work for once?
Oh,
Don't
so
let her
that
hear you
was
say
Lisa?
that.
People say she's crazy intelligent, but just doesn't go out much. First time I've ever seen her. I thought long and hard about what ingredients to pick, and came up with a load of suggestions that I was going to discuss with you. But then I realized that small lampgrass was clearly the best. It shines a light to guide the way for explorers in the dark. Doesn't that sound like a wonderful thing?
Oh, apologies for the trouble.
Ah, don't give me that. I get how you must be feeling about all of this. Besides, you gotta help out your friends, right? If my
Right.
family... well, my dad's ever needed help one day, I know you'd be there for me too.
Yes.
Can I help too? Please take me with you, please. I want to join in.
How can you say no? How can you say no?
Bennett, before now, you never talk about your family.
Well, that's because I never met my parents. I was raised by some of the older adventurers in the guild, so
it's
we're not
almost like the
exactly
same.
a typical
Except,
family.
you know.
But if you do want to hear about them, I can tell you some of my dad's stories. Okay, I'll start with the most awesome one.
Oh, Bennett. You can be Mommy's kid, just like Klee. My mom is super nice. She'll take great care of you. Huh?
I really appreciate the thought, Klee. But I'm afraid I can't accept your offer. I already have my dad's and all my friends.
Can't
And
just
let's not forget
swap.
that I'm the leader of Benny's adventure team. You don't need to worry about me.
Oh, okay. I got it. Then have this. A Jumpy Dumpty? Yeah, it's a lazy, dopey Jumpy Dumpty
Oh, never mind.
that always dozes and never explodes. I hope you guys can be best friends.
Are you sure?
Yep. Jumpy Dumpty will be happy to make a new friend too.
I'm also happy for you.
I still have to look for ingredients as with Razor. Why don't you two go adventuring together? Bro, Klee's gonna end up blowing Bennett the fuck up or something.
Of course, it's also highly possible that Klee will be the only one who gets lucky.
Bennett, I mean shit, it was nice knowing you.
Yay! Adventure! Treasure! Weinlesefest! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, wait, but what about Wolfie?
Wolfie?
I mean Razor needs looking after. Honorary Knight, Paimon, you'd better take care of Razor, okay? Make sure he finds his mommy.
See you later, folks.
Yeah.
Razor, the Traveler and Paimon were just chatting about the ingredients Venti mentioned in his poem. We think that they're actually a description of the wine's characteristics. Plus, it seems like each of them means something special to one of the 3 big institutions in Mondstadt. So, if we talk to some people we know at each place, maybe we'll find what you're looking for. What's wrong? Something on your mind? Do you want to talk about it?
Yes. These days, I think a lot.
You think a lot.
I am not smart. Not like teacher, not like traveler, but I still have to think. Everyone is ready to help, but some things I must do myself. I don't understand human father and mother, but I must find a way to understand. Maybe I can learn about other people's father and mother first, then think about my own father and mother. That's why I want to ask questions.
That's great! Keep at it, and you'll definitely find the answer eventually.
Never knew Bennett is like me. When he talks about dads, his scent changes. Warm, like a bed of straw in the sun.
Let's find more people to speak to.
Excuse me? I couldn't help but overhear you're about to head back into the city. Is that right? I'm waiting on a fruit cart from the city. It should be here now, but I'm getting worried that something may have happened on the way. But I can't leave the festival to check up on it. Would you be able to do me a huge favor and keep an eye out for the cart on your way back?
Okay, we go. I go too. Everyone helps me. Now I have chance to help everyone.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Hey, he's getting all familiar with people. Good for you, Razor.
A few moments later.
I'm fine, thanks to you. You were just in time. Any later and all you found here is a pile of pulp. And I don't think there'd be much left of the fruit either.
They're still waiting for you at the festival. Keep your eyes peeled on the road.
Got it. Well, thanks again.
Stay safe
I better
now.
not delay this delivery any longer. So, goodbye and happy Weinlesefest. Thanks to you too, kiddo.
Hey, good. What is it, Razor? You seem a little...
Enemy following.
Enemy? I think we're a little closer than that.
Why are you spotting Rosaria?
On some level, you could even say that we're brother and sister.
Yeah, you? Him?
Rosaria? What the heck are you doing here? Wait. Actually, turning up at random places is pretty normal for you. Okay, next question. What the heck do you mean, brother and sister?
Varka taught you how to use that sword, I take it. Swift but powerful. I can spot that old-timer's style anywhere.
Well, did Varka teach you too?
I see you're not much of a talker. Well, there's something else you could learn from Varka. Never lost for words, even when he has nothing to say. It'd be good conversation practice for you. Just a shame we have no idea when he'll be back.
He needs to come back soon!
It's okay. I will wait.
Brother and sister? Varka?
What's the correlation?
Paimon gets it. Varka is a father figure to both of them, so that
yeah,
makes
I was
them
kinda right.
family, just not by blood.
Well, blood relations are overrated anyway, don't you think?
I think the bond of blood is a strong one.
Oh, I almost forgot. You have a brother.
Yes.
Cold, dark grown-up. You also don't remember what your real mother and real father look like?
Huh. So you're helping him dig up some info on his biological parents. And trying to help him build a concept of family along the way.
You could say that, just gathering some reference material.
Alright, you got me. I barely have any memories of my birth parents. The last time I saw them was long before I had any understanding of the world around me. But that seems pretty common. Even in this day and age, there are plenty of people in the world who can't stop thinking about their families, but will never get to see them. Anyway, if you're never gonna meet someone, it's not worth spending mental energy on them. It's more important to focus on the kind of person you want to become.
I think I vaguely remember this. Wasn't Rosaria's parents killed by treasure hoarders? And then a treasure hoarder took her in, and then she later betrayed the treasure hoarder and then joined the Knights of Favonius, was it? It's either that or the Knights of Favonius rescued her from the treasure hoarder.
No, you are wrong about this. Lupical protect each other. Human family also important. Must care about them.
Fine. So let's say you do find out who your parents were and they were saints. Or the opposite, they were complete monsters. What then? How would that affect your life choices? What would you do about it?
I mean, that's a lot to dump on him.
Rosaria's take is a little on the nose. That's a hard one for Razor to answer.
But it's normal to be curious. The urge to know is understandable.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to make this any more difficult than it already is. But Razor's feeling lost and confused right now, and all the other Mondstadters we know are too sunny and bright to tell it like it really is. The sun nurtures many good things, but it can't do anything about the problems lurking in the shadows.
Wow, Rosaria.
All right, I'll leave it there. Take this flower. It's icy cold, just like me.
Oh, a mist flower.
Barbara's busy preparing the sung poetry event for the Weinlesefest. She couldn't get away, so I picked an ingredient out on behalf of the church.
But can we really use a mist flower? Won't it freeze the entire barrel?
No, not now that I've dealt with it. The bard did say to think freedom, didn't he? So go on, take it. It won't be a problem.
Aw, Rosaria! You're more thoughtful than Paimon realized. Wait! You heard the bard say that? Were you spying on us?
Yep.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. It's nothing. Varka's been a big help to me in the past, so just consider it returning a favor. Besides, if I'm your older sister, I might as well act like it. Good luck finding your answers.
Razor, are you still thinking about what Rosaria said?
Her words are like mist flower. They are cold, and they sting, but cold also good for wounds, like wolf hook. I need to think about it. Maybe then I will understand.
It'll take some time. There's no need to rush it. We'll wait for you.
Okay, I will come with you. I think while we walk.
Oh, Kaeya. Hello.
So you see, you're the best person for this.
Gonna help out too?
Oh, just in time. Lisa and I were just talking about Razor's situation. Where were we? Ah, yes. The barrel.
Huh? But obviously the nuts part is supposed to be a defender's will. But what kind of ingredient is a barrel?
Obviously that's not what he meant. Seems entirely reasonable to me.
Is your brain half asleep or something? It doesn't make any sense at all.
Oh, Paimon, don't worry. You'll get your ingredient. I've already tasked someone with sorting it out. The person is very conscientious and wants to properly research their contribution, so it may take some time, but hopefully it'll be worth the wait. As for the barrel, how else were you planning on mixing all the ingredients? Surely not in the giant cooking pot at Dada Upa Gorge.
Ah, the memories. That'll be a suspicious 1,000-win wine.
After much deliberation, I realized this was a job for the most sociable and savviest member in our ranks, the cavalry captain. So I asked him to take a trip to the Dawn Winery and somehow bring back a wine barrel.
I'm sure Diluc would be fine with that, right? It's not too big of a deal.
All right, spare me the flattery, Lisa. We're all friends here, and I know you're only trying to help your student. But I haven't been back there in a long time. This could be quite difficult to accomplish in just a single trip.
Difficult? For you? Don't be silly. Negotiating is your biggest strength. Weinlesefest is one of the most important festivals in Mondstadt, and you know how Diluc thinks better than anyone. Just drop a few little hints, like how this is the first festival Mondstadt has had in a long time. We're short on much-needed supplies for a multitude of reasons. Oh, who can help us? When he hears that, I guarantee you he'll offer to help out with finances and sourcing goods.
Lisa's literally trying to extort Master Diluc.
I suppose. All right, I'll head out right away.
Wow, he didn't take much persuading.
Traveler and teacher did a lot for me. A lot of work. But me, I still can't answer questions. So useless.
You're okay, buddy.
Dear me, what's gotten you so upset, my little wolf cub? We can't have you being so down in the dumps.
Some questions he can't stop thinking about. Maybe an information overload.
Ah, I see. Cutie, how about you keep Kaeya company while I stay here and help Razor process his feelings? As his teacher, I owe him some tutelage anyway. Come and collect him in a few days' time. The last ingredient should be ready by then as well.
Splendid. I was just thinking about how nice it would be to have some company on my trip.
I don't know what is right, but I trust teacher. I accept.
It's a plan then. Lisa, you're a godsend, thank you.
Well, aren't you a sweet one? But this is as much my business as yours. It's my pleasure, really. Run along now, and don't forget to tell Diluc that the Knights of Favonian send our regards.
Knights of Favonian are always so inefficient.
My heart feels like rotten berries so sour. I don't understand what I should do.
Oh, alright. I'll teach you a very special magic trick that can make all your troubles disappear in the blink of an eye.
Oh yeah?
But before we do that, let's warm up with something a little bit easier, Let's practice some talking. That way, the next time somebody helps you, or you have a different opinion from the rest of the group, you'll be able to express what you think clearly and precisely.
Okay, I will do my best.
Kaeya, you're fond of a good drink, aren't you? Weinlesefest must be right up your alley. Kaeya?
Oh, I'm sorry. My mind was elsewhere. What was your question?
Never mind. Nothing that important.
What's wrong? Why is he so reluctant to come here? Is this normal Diluc or dripped out Diluc? What are we getting? Alright.
Here, Master Diluc.
Hello.
Oh. I was just wondering who'd be coming all the way out here during the Weinlesefest. So, it's you two. And you, too.
Brr, so cold. Almost enough to make me feel unwelcome here, Master Diluc.
Can't handle the cold.
Don't forget that this is my home, too. I'm fairly certain that taking a trip home during festival season is a universal custom, common to all the cultures of Teyvat.
Please get to the point.
The point is one that you've already raised yourself. The Weinlesefest. To celebrate this long-awaited festival, the Acting Grand Master has been coordinating with both the Church and the Adventurers Guild to host a series of events. Unfortunately, given the financial situation of the Knights of Favonius, well, I'm sure you can imagine.
And the Knights of Favonius's woes have what exactly to do with me?
Hey, no need to be so cruel. Even I'm not going to take that. Everyone's just doing the best they can for Mondstadt. Now, I can't remember the last time I tasted Dawn Winery's Weinlesefest special. And I'm sure the Mondstadt populace would echo this sentiment. Are you going to deny others the opportunity to drink to their heart's content just because you don't like to drink yourself?
Check it out. Kaeya's not so subtly asking for freebies. He's actually doing it.
What a guy.
Anyway, speaking of the Knights, everyone dearly hopes that you'll rejoin our ranks again one day. Then we'll be one big happy family again. If we were able to enjoy the sterling reputation of Master Diluc, I'm sure people would be queuing for our charity booth all the way to Falcon Coast.
You know, I think there's gonna be... Look, obviously now it's too early for Diluc to have the... I guess the arc? Or the turning point where he goes back into the Knights of Favonius. But... Maybe, once we get to somewhere like Snezhnaya or further down the road Conria, once I imagine where there's gonna be like this huge mega team up, he's going to just, maybe even for that occasion, just temporarily join back as, you know, a rank of the Favonius and claim back, you know, his past title. I don't know, something like that. That would be cool, I think. I don't know, something like him, Varka, and other Jean maybe leading the Favonius army or something against, you know, Celestia. Who knows?
Give that silver tongue of yours a rest. You might need it to maintain public order at the festival. Duly noted on the financial issues you raised. I'll have Elzer follow up with Hertha in more detail. And I just so happen to have a batch of wine that I can offer as a token of appreciation to everyone that has been working so hard for the festival.
Goodies.
Shall I address it to you personally?
That would be an absurd request, even for me. The words, with compliments from the Dawn Winery, ought never be preceded by, to the cavalry captain. Is that not the unwritten rule?
You're better informed than I thought. In that case, I will leave this with Adeline and keep everything anonymous.
I really can't thank you enough.
Master Diluc is so generous. That's all Paimon needs to get that warm, fuzzy feeling. Which is just as well since she won't be allowed to drink a drop.
Huh. Are you two here regarding the Weinlesefest too?
Actually, we're here about Razor. We need a barrel. Tell Diluc that you're helping Razor to make 1,000 win wine.
Poor Razor. He grew up so fast, and he's still looking for his father.
Oh.
Master Diluc, we really ought to lend him a hand.
You gonna use that to persuade Diluc?
How come Klee said he's looking for his mom, but Kaeya says he's looking for his dad? It might make more sense to them, but it's gonna get confusing for everyone else.
Well, what relates to them the best, you know? You know, Klee, her mom Alice, been away for so long, oh my god. And then Kaeya to Diluc, Diluc's dad, which is dead. Ragvinder, I think? Oh shit, no, Ragvinder was the ancestor. It's Crepus.
It's
My
okay.
bad.
I understand. We have a spare barrel in the winery. It's a little old, but it's been specially treated for durability. You could leave it next to a flaming flower all day and there wouldn't be a scratch. I think that one should satisfy your needs.
Sounds great! We'll take it! When can we come fetch it?
No need. I'll have someone deliver it to the festival market. Just collect it from the Angel's Share stand.
Aw, you always make things so nice and easy for us, Master Diluc. Thanks a lot. Razor will really appreciate it.
You're more than welcome. Helping each other is what friends do.
Wonderful. Always eager to help, and never forgets to return a favor. That's the Master Diluc I know.
Oh, it's nearly dinner time. Would you care to stay for a meal?
How time flies. I'll be on my way then.
How did you put it? Ah, yes. Taking a trip home during festival season is a universal custom, common to all the cultures of Teyvat. Now that even Master Diluc has made an offer...
Come on, Kaeya.
Are you quite sure you won't stay for a meal after coming all this way, Master Kaeya?
Come on, Kaeya.
I couldn't possibly, Adeland. I wouldn't want to trouble you.
Oh, don't say that. How often do I get a chance to indulge my dear Master Kaeya, Tea for the cavalry captain when you visit in an official capacity doesn't count. I only get to spoil you if you let me cook for you.
Okay, when it's the word cook coming out from Adelin's mouth.
Oh my god. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Well then, what happened to your swagger? Lost for words?
Diluc, you...
Surely you wouldn't dream of disappointing Adeland.
The more the merrier.
All right, then.
For the occasion.
I'll take you up on the offer. Adeland, one more set of cutlery, please, if you'd be so kind.
Ooh. The group dines to the sound of Kaeya's jesting and Diluc's disapproving.
I'm
What?
so full. Adeline's cooking's amazing. Everything looked and tasted so beautiful.
Thank you for your hospitality. I enjoyed it as well. I hope it was, you know, normal meat.
Glad you liked it. You're welcome to join again anytime.
Oh? Then I may have to tag along on the Traveler's adventures more often in the future.
Oh, please do.
Ugh,
I mean,
Kaeya's back to his usual ways.
if I do get an NPC companion fighting along with me in the overworld all the time, that would be very fun and interesting.
Now that our
honestly.
task is complete and our bellies are full, it's time for me to get back to work.
Take care, Master Kaeya. Have a safe trip back.
We should get going as well. Lisa's taking care of Razor, but the Weinlesefest can't do without us. See you next time, Master Diluc.
Indeed. Goodbye. Family, huh? Don't mind me. You should probably head back and get some rest. I'm not the most familiar with Razor, but you can contact me if you ever need help.
It's been a long time since I saw Masters Diluc and Kaeya sharing a meal together. The atmosphere was not something that a maid of my lowly stature should be commenting on. Thank you so much for visiting. I hope to see you again soon.
Oh, I completely forgot. This was a thing. Yo, give me that polearm, baby. Yo, that polearm looks cool. I don't know if I would put that on a Sino though. You know, it's so weird. Sometimes they like make these event weapons that's kind of like the free, better suited weapon for the limited character that's up right now. If people didn't want to get the exclusive 5-star, but at least make it so that I guess it fits aesthetically? Is that like too much to ask for? Cause say if this happened to just be better of an option than something like Deathmatch, that would be very awkward. Look, not to say the polearm doesn't look cool itself on its own, because it looks like a very cool design polearm. Okay, but just look at this. It's gonna be Sino holding this thing. Like, look, I'm already as accepting as it is with Raiden A holding a literal fish harpoon spear. But yeah, it looks kinda out of place. But they just make it so the stats kinda work for him anyway. It's weird. It's odd. I'm gonna collect these anyway, for anyone who in the future who needs to use this weapon. Happy Weinlesefest, near the stage at the wine market. Oh! Enjoy yourself at Weinlesefest every time the festival comes along. The roads and trees are lined with all sorts of decorations. And the conversation people have are others. They talk about how they'll be spending their days holiday, but they'll buy their happiness with infections at the Harvest Festival. I'd like to send you some small flags I made myself. And you can use the decoration. Oh, that's so nice. Oh my god. Yo, right, of course they put lore or like character lore in the description here. Beside the Spring Fairy. What would be the Spring Fairy? My guess when they made Spring Fairy. There we go. Easy. Oh, nice. Oh no, it's this guy, Old Finch. The gift is near the utmost the house at the southern tip of Springvale. Who's this? Oh, place my gift behind the shop in Mondstadt City. The cats here are quite cute, and the cocktail made by the angry bartender is pretty good, but not to match our food. Excuse Snezhnaya. Hello? Was this a Fatui official? Have you heard about the chasm? Did something terrible happen down in the chasm? What? It's literally the guy I just memed about. Thank Lord Barbados for granting Mondstadt this lovely harvest. I've placed my gift at his feet. I hope it's not just only us stealing these like these gifts though. I hope other people get to take some of these as well. Oh, Sister Grace. The gift had been placed at the rear of Gate Angel's share. Oh, Charles. Very, very high up. Uh-oh. It wasn't that high. Amber! Congratulations, it probably wasn't easy to find this place, so you must be someone with a real spirit. Well then, have a look around. Isn't the real great? Yeah, I'm glad you're so. Just remember that blinding... Yeah, so these aren't just meant for anyone. Goddamn, we're stealing them all. We're copying them all. We're so greedy. I've placed the gift at the training grounds near... That's the Favonian headquarters. So when you go get it, please try and be quiet so as to avoid disturbing the training here. It's Noelle! Training grounds are a very special place in my heart. I've trained here many times tonight for myself, and I'll be working out too. Aww, that's so sweet. Cyrus?
I'm not the best judge of other people's sense of humor.
Oh shit, I didn't know Majori was Cyrus's daughter. I didn't know that. Oh. Thanks, God. Knights of Favonian's headquarters, you say? Are you fucking... Oh, never mind. Hold the fuck up. Is this Timmy? Is that Timmy? That's fine, Timmy. We won't hurt the ducks. Lakeside Gate. Hey, guy. The knife forgotten knight? Oh, poor guy.
Can I also enjoy the Harvest Festival?
Oh, poor you. I feel so bad for him. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, let me guess who that is. Amy. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh my god. Ye who are blessed by a dictum divine, and who bear in your breast earnest hearts that yearn for endless knowledge, browse through this treasure of trove of endless wisdom. Here, in these halls, and link your realm to the Iminakash, lies a paradise in which your princess finds repose. Now, thou needst not rush to seek an audience. When you have witnessed the rise and fall of countless worlds and deciphered the truth behind all enigmas, the ladder to the highest of royal courts shall appear before you. I'm not even gonna try and decipher that. Where's that Fischl dictionary? I need a copy of that. Klee? Wait, Klee? Oh. Wow, you found Klee's present. Awesome. Does that mean Klee made a new friend? Psst, next time we can slip. Bennett. Oh, you get the bread. We got the bread. We got baguettes. Who's this Venti? Oh, Jean. Oh, that's nice. I also got the one from Diona, telling me to drink less alcohol. My gift is on the cliff face at the waterfall on the outskirts of Springvale. Okay, who it is? Oh, Pepe. Pepe. This present is near Windrise, inside a Red Adventures tent. Oh, Stanley. In the past, I would often go camping with my friend. We watch the stars and talk about dreams when I look at the cover. I know I'll try looking into the future. Oh, Stanley, I miss you. The gift is near the main entrance to Dawn Winery. Feel free to come and visit. Oh no. It's Connor. Ooh. Oh, fuck you, Kaeya. Well, no, I imagine that this one wasn't too difficult. Wasn't too difficult! Of course, you'd have to savor some drinks and have a chat. I'll buy you a glass in any time.
Paimon wonders how Razor's class has been going.
Right?
Sucrose, wait!
Oh, Noelle!
Honorary Knight, Paimon, please stop her!
Nani? Whoa.
Whoa, you scared Paimon!
You're caught red-handed, ma'am. Hand the goods over. Where's the weed?
Sucrose and I agreed to present the wine ingredient to you together, but when she heard that Razor will be showing up, she insisted that she won't spend a moment longer here than she has to.
Dang, you don't like the wolf boy?
I'm not good at dealing with strangers. Anyway, as long as the ingredient gets into the right hands, that's all that matters.
Dang, you're like Mika right now.
Oh, that won't do. We worked on this together, and we should present it together. I can't take credit for what you did.
You're staying right here, ma'am.
Wait, so does this mean the Knights of Favonius' ingredient is a product of bioalchemy?
Yes, it's a quadruple sweetness sunsetia.
Oh god, quadruple sweetness.
I love the scent of wine, and after reading up on the art of winemaking, I've grasped some of the key principles. In short, whatever ingredients you use, it's essential to include something sweet.
Yeah, but...
In an attempt to select the most suitable ingredient, I gathered samples of all the sweet plants and fruits I could find in the Mondstadt area.
Does it need to be...
Then, I tried them all in turn and took detailed notes. I also factored in the differences between the same ingredient grown in different locations. For instance, sweet flowers from Springvale are a little sweeter than those at Cape Oath.
No wonder you work a lot at the taverns. God, you could help out the bar service a little even.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of work.
It was no problem at all. Just my duty as a maid of Favonius. The chance to source the Defender's will on behalf of the Knights of Favonius is a huge honor for me.
She feels so much more mature the last time I saw her, which is like... That was a long time ago. When she was taking the exam in the hangout. That was the last time I saw her.
Anyway, I was worried that my evaluation would be too subjective if only I were involved. Thankfully, I ran into Sucrose the other day on her way out of the lab. Anyway, Sucrose is a true professional when it comes to this kind of research. I showed her my list, and she made some extremely valuable suggestions.
Please, you don't need to go out of your way to compliment me. Noelle filled me in on the background of the whole situation. I was moved to see how seriously she took this task, even though she'd never even met Razor before. However, none of the potential ingredients she had identified were perfect candidates. in my opinion.
So you had to
what we
tweak
needed
it.
Was a fruit high in sugar and easily fermentable. After a final look at Noelle's list, I picked the Snezhnaya sample from near Cider Lake as a basis, with a view to improving it. Using bioalchemical techniques, we were able to amplify the sweetness, then conduct a few tests to compare the results against the benchmarks.
Watching Sucrose work on an
Roster
experiment when
two.
she's in the zone blew me away. Such focus and determination.
I already said don't compliment me.
Mhm.
Anyway, the result of our research is the Epsilon Series Tetrasweet Snezhnaya, Variation 63. And it's finally ready. The sweetness has been verified through rigorous testing, and the size and color are both optimal too.
Yo, it's like one fruit, Sucrose. You did not need to give it such a It's just like your skill ability names too. Epsilon series. You know, if you didn't, I would have thought this was like a gaming PC model. Jesus.
Noelle shortened the name to Quadruple Sweetness Snezhnaya.
Thank God, Noelle.
Unfortunately, it can't be produced on a very large scale under the current conditions. But as long as we have enough for Razor.
Epsilon series Snezhnaya. Why does that sound weirdly cool? It's like this one epic fruits of the ages. This is more than sufficient. Can I have a little bite just to taste?
Hey, what's wrong with you?
That's usually what you'd ask.
Traveler, there's something else I'd like to share with you. Growing up, I was lucky. I was never the best at dealing with other people, but my parents never placed any expectations on me. They never said to me, you need to be more sociable, or anything like that. They just said I should do what I enjoy.
Dang. That's nice.
So, I'm well aware that I'm one of the lucky ones. I haven't lived Razor's life, and I can't pretend to imagine what it must have been like. So, I don't know how much it will mean coming from me, but I truly hope he can find happiness and spend his life doing what he loves.
Oh, Sucrose.
What's with the inanimate objects getting their own dialogue boxes?
Sorry, I am late again. Teacher forgot about the time. Kept talking and talking.
That's alright, we were just chatting. Whoa, deja vu. Paimon said the exact same thing 2 days ago.
Is this festival all over again? Shit.
Wait a sec. Where did Sucrose go?
Wow, she disappeared the moment he opened the door.
Skills.
Hello.
Mad skills.
I'm Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Hi.
Here's our ingredient for you. Oh, but I can't take full credit for it. I had help from an alchemist, but right now, she's
a little busy with work.
Right, yes. It's a shame she couldn't be here to present it to you in person.
Smells like potion, nectar, and animal crystal fly.
Wow.
Right?
He deduced all that.
Wow. Nothing gets past your nose, does it?
This Snezhnaya is sweeter than ones I have smelled before. Klee said alchemy is amazing. It can make things better.
In Klee's case, it's explosive alchemy.
That's right. I hope that this sweet fruit will help you brew the sweetest wine.
The alchemist girl also had a message to pass on. Spend your life doing what you love.
Thank you all. When she has time, I want to thank her also.
Leave that to me. I'll figure out a way to persuade her to not work so hard all the time so that I can introduce you to each other.
Man, that's gonna be a tough one. She really... Is it cause, like, Noelle's VA hasn't really done her part in a long while and just getting back and familiar with the voice? Or, what, different VA? Or same VA, but told to act more maturely? Because it really feels like she sounds so...
Overall, I think this task was a success.
Am I tripping?
Oh no! Sucrose's lab equipment! I should go help her carry it.
Maybe I just haven't heard her voice in a while. Oh! Wait, is that... Diona?
Honorary Knight Razor over here! Look who it is!
Oh.
Wow, it's Diona! Paimon was sure we'd run into you at the
she look
Cat's
pissed?
Tail stand sometime, but so far, we haven't seen you all festival.
Because she hates it.
Traitors.
Right, because we're helping people make wine.
I'm so mad! Jesus Christ. Klee told me the whole story. So, this bright idea was a brainchild of you two? How could you? Razor is Daddy's friend. And he was a good influence. Right up until you got him interested in wine.
It was necessary, I'm sorry.
Razor, you better promise me that you won't turn into one of those old booze hounds that drinks themselves silly, slumps over the bar, and bursts into tears.
I don't understand.
Klee, what exactly did you say to Diona? I told her that Razor's looking for his mommy with the honorary knight's help, and you both seemed really sad and said you needed some wine, so maybe Diona could help.
Oh, no, Diona's like the last person to talk to about supplying wine. Good lord.
But before I finished, Diona said, Klee, say no more. I'm getting involved in this if it's the last thing I do. And then we came here. Okay, Hyman doesn't even know where to start. Diona, it sounds like Klee left out a few important details in the story. Let us set the record straight.
You explain the situation to Diona.
So you're saying Razor wants to make the same wine that his mother and father once made? So he can learn more about them? You better not be making this up to try to pull the wool over my eyes.
No way, absolutely not.
Sorry, Diona. It was all Klee's fault for not explaining it properly. So, are you still mad? Or can you help Razor make the wine? I caught a bunch of fish for us to eat. And you can pack Dotoko too if you want. I wasn't that angry. We're just trying to help. I understand. I just don't want Razor being led astray, that's all. That's why I may have raised my voice a little bit just
A little bit?
Well,
yeah,
since none of you plan on drinking it, then I suppose I can help you just this once despite my reservations. But I need you to know that I'm a mixer, not a brewer. So I'm used to working with the finished product. If you really want me to start with a bunch of raw ingredients, that's fine. But I can't make any promises about how it'll turn out.
Well, you do have the perks of never mixing a bad drink. I'm sure brewing will turn out just as fine.
Yay! Diona,
She's actually like the perfect person to do this, I think. Because she literally has the power to never fuck up. Diona puts her signature mixological magic to work.
All done! That was quick!
Whoa, that's a fat one.
Now we just need to find a place to store it. We wait for a windier day. Does that mean we need to put it somewhere exposed to the wind?
Maybe windrise? Very windy.
Yep, if you say the word windy, that's the first place on every Mondstatter's mind. Cool, I want to come too. I have to keep an eye on my foolish father, so I won't be joining you. Klee, come and play again some other time. I will, I promise.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Hello.
What a curious coincidence meeting you here.
Yeah, I call bullshit.
Don't get bored. What are you doing here?
Well, I awoke to the most magnificent aroma in the air. After following the sweet scent of fresh fruit to its source, this is where I ended up.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, the fruit are super fresh and super duper sweet. I can smell it as well.
There's another reason, isn't there?
Yes. I remembered something important. Something that you have to do before sealing the barrel and burying it in the ground.
What? We missed something?
Razor, do you still remember the scent of that half bottle of Thousand Wind wine? I believe there was a hint of bitterness in there.
Yes, there was.
And with very good reason, too. The source? This.
Dandelion seeds.
You're familiar with dandelion wine, right? Well, the people of Mondstadt believe that the wind can bring back the soul and also preserve memories. Dandelion seeds are like living gemstones, formed from the first wisps of wind in the year. People add them to the mix at the last second as a way of capturing the wind in the very moment that the barrel is sealed. The memory of that moment is then stored in the wine for all time. So, Thousand Wind wine is the original dandelion wine.
Oh.
Wow. That's so cool. So now our story will be made into wine too.
As for why it always has a different scent, well, that's because people have the freedom to include whatever ingredients they want.
What is it, Razor? What you thinking about?
In Mother and Father's wine, I can smell dandelion seeds, but I don't know what else. In my wine, there is a lot of friendship.
Oh.
I still don't understand my mother and father, but I still have you and everyone else. Everyone has done so much for me. Varka, Teacher, Klee, Bennett, Uncle Brown Cat, Cold Lady, Grown Up with Fake Smile.
Wait, is that Diluc?
Gray Tough Girl, Person That Smells Like Animo Crystal Fly, Uncle Brown Cat's Daughter, Green Bard, Paimon, and Traveler. I remember everyone. Making wine is hard work. Making this wine needed everyone working together. I'm so happy.
We're all glad to help. It makes us happy to see you happy.
Thank you. Friends are also Lupical. Whether I'm human or I'm wolf, it doesn't matter. From now on, all of us are together. When I grow up, we will come back here, and we will open this wine together.
What a magnificent monologue. Even as a bard, I don't feel like there's anything else to add.
It's impressive coming from Razor for sure.
All that remains now is to bury the barrel and wait for the fruit to ferment.
The group buries the barrel in the ground.
We're finally done! Paimon feels like a celebration is in order. If Paimon remembers correctly, tomorrow should be Windcoming Day, right? Wow! The animal god is coming home!
That reminds me. I haven't memorized the song for the toasting ceremony yet. I'd better get back. Friends, I shall see you all tomorrow.
Archon outfit, please, Venti. Come on. For this one occasion.
The wine made by you and your friends have been buried. Wait for it to slowly age into a beverage most fine. Oh, wait, I will.
Razor, you are so cool back there.
Cool. But inside, I feel warm.
No, not like that. When you think something's awesome, you can say it's cool or sweet.
Oh. But I think Klee is sweet.
The next day.
Wow. So many people have shown up to welcome the Animal Archon. Why is everyone crowded around the Angel Share stand?
Tradition holds that the finest wine of the Weinlesefest only goes on sale after the Animo Archon has tasted it at the toasting ceremony. Everyone's waiting in line for the big moment.
Ugh. So welcoming the Animal Archon back is just a means to an end for them, huh?
Just like their god.
What about you, Lisa? Are you here for Razor?
Yes, I was feeling a little concerned about him, but I just spoke with him, and he tells me that the winemaking went very smoothly. Such a relief. A glass of the festival's finest will go down smoothly now, too.
Wow, you too, huh?
Razor and the others are over there. You should go say hi.
Hey, there you are.
Hey, Bennett.
Whoa, what's with all these bottles? Selling your own homebrew now?
These are for Razor, from us.
Mommy said that everyone's welcoming the Animal God today, and we need to give him some wine. If the Animal God likes the wine, he'll turn into the wind and bless everyone. We want the Animal God to be happy, so he helps Razor.
Oh, he's already helped.
Oh, honorary knight! Look what Albedo let me borrow.
This bottle is from my dad.
Damn.
Luckily, I managed not to break it on the way here.
Oh, that's a miracle.
It's just for show, though. I have to give it back to them afterwards.
Mommy said that the Animal God can drink a lot of wine. She said if he wanted to, He could drink the whole of Cider Lake in one big go.
Shit. If it's wine, yeah.
Do you think we'd have enough between these and the wine raiser's parents left behind?
Ah, Green Bard.
Everyone, I am greatly honored to be able to be here today. I have been invited by Acting Grand Master Jean of the Knights of Favonius to perform a piece for everyone. Thousand Wind Wine. It is some of the finest verse I know. I dedicate it to the wind and to everyone here with us today. Fill up the barrels and store them away, then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue, as Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom? And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true, a defender's will strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer, turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away as we wait for a windier day.
Wow, it's not nice.
Pray tell, what
so
treasure
good.
does this barrel hold? 'Tis wheat's greatest triumph, the true liquid gold. As it flows from the keg, what sound drifts by? Wind chimes in the boundless immemorial sky. We raise up our glasses in voices in song as we wait for the wind to sing along. Where do we turn once the thousand winds take flight? To the tales of the lyre, to the sweet dream of tonight.
Dear friends, let us now open the wines.
To the Animal Archon!
To the Animal Archon.
To the Animal Archon.
There's no wind.
Don't feel sad, Klee.
Venti,
But
hey.
why didn't he come? If the animal god didn't come home, is it because he doesn't like the wine we brought for him?
Venti, do something. I don't think so.
Of course not. You know, Klee, the wind isn't the only form that the animal archon can turn into. He can turn into anything. So today, he must have come back looking like something else. Huh? Really? Maybe he turned into a Jumpy Dumpty. Sure, Jumpy Dumpty it is. Hope you're listening, Animal Archon. Racer, did the Animal Archon bring you a blessing?
Yes, I talked a lot with you all, and I learned a lot. Now, I am not afraid. I think that is a blessing.
Don't forget to save me a glass of your wine once it's finished fermenting.
Will I get some too? It will remind us of this moment.
Yes, we share together, and we remember together.
Yay! But now I'm getting thirsty.
Well,
We've all done a lot of talking. Let's go get something to drink, shall we?
this is like almost like a time capsule, but instead of items, it's wine.
Okay,
Non-alcoholic,
everyone,
right?
let's go.
Hey, that's the weapon. That looks exactly like the weapon. He's smiling so much.
The wind! The animal god is coming!
Good job, Venti. It's like just one gulp, one sip,
Take
please.
this, crush it, and place it on the fracture.
Oh.
Listen, Missy. Promise me you'll live on.
That was oh shit. Whoa.
This is where you must stay. You are our only hope.
Whoa.
Forgive me, Kaeya.
Whoa, we're good. Wow. Crepus?
Good, very good. That's my boy.
Holy
I will always be proud of you.
No way.
After all the time we spent on it, the wine still isn't ready. May as well leave it for our son.
Razor. What do you think of that name?
Oh, an adventurer's name. Yes, I like it.
You remember?
Razor, come on!
They were adventurers. We almost got a little insight into everyone. Whoa. Dude, that was so nice. That's it, we finished the story. That was sweet.
Hi there. Are you here to take a look at my stall? I have a lot of newly developed research products.
Do you want to chat?
Okay. Go ahead.
About your stall.
Oh, this? I actually wrote out all the nutritional information and prices for my bioalchemy products in advance. But the customers still prefer to ask directly, so I just read off the sheet for them. Running a stall is a huge challenge for me. Maybe I could get Noelle to interact with the customers, and I do the rest. No. Never mind. She's probably busy enough already. I have here the Iota Series Rapid Acting Deep Freeze Mist Flower, the Theta Series Fragrance Enhanced Sweet Flower, Variation 21, and the Epsilon Series Tetra Sweet Sensetia, Variation 63. I'm proud to put my name to all of these products.
Yo, let's get Noelle up in here to shorten these names again.
I'm sorry for running off back then. I just thought that you and Noelle would do a better job of expressing things than I could. Did everything work out in the end? Mixing the Epsilon Series Tetra Sweet Sensetia, Variation 63 with the other ingredients didn't cause any problems, did it?
Just sweet quadruple sweet.
How did things go with Razor?
Don't worry, everything turned out great.
Phew. Thank goodness. Then, can I ask you for a favor? I want to make a note of the full recipe for the 1000 Wind wine we made. That way, we'll be able to recreate the exact same flavor we did today in the future, no matter how many years go by.
Now that I think of it, everyone in the events helped make this wine. Yeah, just like Razor said. So, I don't know what Mihoyo's plans are for this specific festival arc, because it almost feel like some point in the future we're actually going to open this up again, just like they seem to suggest so. And I wonder when that time would be. 2-3 years from now? Maybe in the Natlan or Snezhnaya arc?
Nowhere to run! I didn't expect you to come by here. Unless... Oh, were you following the fragrance of wine on the wind?
Yeah, you're drunken older.
Sure. The sound of your voice is always a pleasure to hear.
About the blessing.
Blessings? Oh, that. Between you and me, I breathed a sigh of relief when nobody said their wishes out loud during the toast. That would have really put me in a tough spot. The Animal Archon Barbados doesn't have unlimited power, you know. I had to take a really deep breath to get the winds of the far-flung past blowing. I nearly went blue in the face.
You were holding your breath. Shit. Might take a heavy strain on you using a lot of that. A lot of animal power.
He's grown up so much recently. It's such a joy to see. Suddenly I sound just like an old grandpa.
No, you're like...
He was lucky to have friends like you ready to support him through all this. I see a kind, gentle soul with a healthy dose of romance and freedom, too. In other words, a true Mondstadter who grew up drinking the water of Cider Lake. You, on the other hand, don't worry, you're the gentlest soul I've ever met. Oh, I've been very busy on that front. I'd long since drunk my fill by Windcoming Day. But, I wasn't counting on everyone bringing out their finest vintage to welcome me. The fragrance alone was so intoxicating. I had no choice but to make room for a few more rounds. Full disclosure, I also secretly hid 2 bottles away for myself at the end.
Yo! Do you want to chat?
Yes.
Yes! About Varka.
The message in the letter. I want to thank him. I miss him. Lupacol miss him too.
Hey, you can ask for a favor to get a portrait of how Varka looked like, maybe even hand-drawn, and send one of those back, you know? I bet everyone's dying to know what he looks like.
Now I am grown up. I want to hear him talk about human father and mother.
You know, your parents sounded like a great couple. About your
Their
parents.
voices, I heard them. Human father and mother were adventurers. Teacher said maybe they didn't survive.
Razor.
I have a wooden box. Inside are treasures from my friends. They are most precious things I own. Inside box from human father and mother is all about me.
About friends.
A long time ago, I thought I was alone. Only have Lupacol. Now, I know many people. Everyone helps me. I will help everyone too. Humans, wolves, everyone. I am the bridge between city and outside.
Hey, I like that confidence. You know, now it's making me think, like, how would the storyline, how would this entire world played out had we not ever stepped foot in here in the first place? Okay, I mean, first of all, that as in, like, maybe, like, us, MC, never appeared, and it was just the other twin that fell in here. That still went down the same route. Because if none of us fell in here, that wouldn't make sense. Because then the threat of, I'd say, Conrail or even Abyss might be very minimal or not have existed at all. Because the whole thing with the Abyss revolting right now is led by our Abyssal twin. I don't know, need a lot of brain work on that.
Sure. Did you have something you wanted to ask me about?
About Varka.
Oh. Yes, I read his letter. Barbara showed it to me. She'd been so worried about her father Seamus. She almost burst into tears when she read that the expedition is safe and all of its members are accounted for. My thoughts? You're curious what he means to me as a father figure, is that right? Well, I guess I'm not like other daughters. I can't bring myself to worry about him. He wouldn't be leading that many people if he didn't have the necessary strength and courage for it. He's not the kind of person you need to worry
about Razor.
So, he's finally come to terms with everything?
At the very least, he's no longer lost and confused. He has a direction now.
Sounds like he still has some way to go before he can say he's fully independent. Well done. Sounds like your efforts were all worth it in the end.
About the Weinlesefest.
I thought that if I made it to the Weinlesefest, I'd have the chance to spend a whole day in the tavern. Turns out there's actually more work during a festival than usual.
Right, like
to escape to here, but I still can't completely let my guard down. Who knows when Victoria or Dahlia might show up and drag me off to the sung poetry event. Ugh. The sooner this festival is over, the better.
I'd love to, cutie. Too bad I can't offer you some tea.
About Varka.
I was quite surprised to learn that the Grand Master had written a private message just for me. And I was equally surprised to find out that Razor's been on his mind this whole time.
Right? Even after the encounter with Capitano.
Especially given how demanding he is of Jean. He left her to figure out the whole Weinlesefest on her own, and didn't give her a single word of acknowledgement. I'll have to have a stern word with him on Jean's behalf when he returns.
That just means he's confident in Jean's management, no? I wouldn't take it like that, right?
It's funny. I always thought the Grand Master was the one who gave him the name Razor, but it turns out his birth parents chose it all along. Anyway, Razor told me he heard the voices of his parents during the festival, like stepping on a rock in the sun. Warm, but also heavy. I'm sure he must think of them as both kind and dauntless people. Originally, I only planned on having a glass or two. I thought I deserved a treat after being such a good teacher recently. But that was before I came to appreciate how truly exceptional the festival-exclusive vintage was. Before I knew it, I was already rather tipsy. I'm a bad example. Don't be like me, cutie.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm not about alcohol at all, like ever. What? Yo, alcohol in general is just not my thing. That shit tastes god awful.
So, what do you think of the Weinlesefest? Have you enjoyed yourself? Well, what would you like to know?
About Razor.
I can sympathize with the anguish of being away from family. Certainly a tragic situation. But tragedy can also drive personal growth. And perhaps learning how to face it head-on is part of growing up. Part of becoming an adult. Having the support of some good friends will certainly make that journey easier.
About the voices.
When I unsealed the wine, it seemed that the words of my late father were sealed inside. I wonder what he would think if he were to see me now. Somehow I doubt he'd share the same view as he did back then.
Of course he would.
If you say so. To the people of Mondstadt, winemaking is a way of working through emotions and remembering our history. We're only able to make such high-quality wines these days thanks to the peace we enjoy. War is a thing of the distant past. Even though you might not see me reveling with the crowds, I am grateful for this. As much as anyone. Say, have you tried our latest product?
Oh, yeah.
Fruits of the Festival? If you have any thoughts on how it could be improved, I'm all ears.
But yeah, this was the Weinlesefest event. And basically Razor's own arc. It's so nice that he's getting some much needed attention. And even Mondstadt, like, as a whole. After... I wouldn't say 2.3 was Mondstadt. I know even though Dragon's Spine part of Mondstadt, right? It wasn't exactly focused on, you know, Mondstadt as a whole. It was more of Albedo's background and, you know. But yeah, this gave Mondstadt a lot of screen time and we got to see so many characters. It felt like this feels like the Iridori Festival, but for Mondstadt, almost. Varka, Capitano, the captain, plus this whole, I mean, we resolved Razor's, you know, predicament of remembering his parents. And we got a little insight to almost everyone, basically, with that cutscene. Yeah, and I just hope, like, in the future, since they said we'll have to have this buried for a bit, and then open it later, almost like a time capsule for wine, I hope they keep their promise on that, you know, actually deliver on that in sometime in the future, even if it's like 2 or 3 years down the line. That would be really cool, like, and then have like a little reunion and everything, and then maybe at that time there will be a return of the Weinlesefest. A very calm and, you know, I'd say chill event. Not too intense, but the story behind it is quite soothing and wholesome. And I really like it. Mihoyo, anytime we'd get to see, you know, Varka soon. Hello. Okay. Thank you guys for watching this reaction to the Weinlesefest event quest. I hope you liked my reaction. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comment section. Did you like how they wrote Razor's story here?
Of a single game.
And I'll see you in the next episode of Genshin Reactions. See ya.